Good day everyone. Today's tutorial is to show you how we set up a meeting using Zoom application. This is the application on the computer. In this instance, it will be for the Mac. You have now opened the application, and apologies, my internet is slow there. It's struggling to connect. It comes and goes. But after you have logged in, after registration, we're assuming that you registered already, then you are logged in. This is the window that it opens. Now you see already I have meetings there. You might not have a meeting if you are new at this. So the plus sign there you see on top, if you click on it, this is where you schedule a meeting. Now there's the pop-up window that would open, and you have a topic. You can choose to leave as it is there as default, or you can change it. So for the benefit of our tutorial, we're just gonna type there, setting up meeting tutorial. This is how it's going to show, and then you get your date. Click on the date. Today is the 29th. We'll set it for tomorrow, the 30th. Let's do the same time, 4 o'clock, and it'll be the meeting for the day only. And this is the duration of the meeting, so you can either choose how long it should be. Now you have a recurring button there, or option. If you click on that option, then the meeting will be recurring. Leave the time zone as it is. It takes it from your computer setup, so we sorted there. Now, setting a meeting, do you want to generate an ID, meeting ID automatically, or you want to use your personal meeting ID? So for my case, I just leave it at generating automatically, because the personal one, it's personal as it shows there. So I don't usually use that. I use it for testing and other meetings. Yeah. Then you get a password. Now if you untick the password, then it means the ID that was generated automatically will be sent with the link, and they will click on the link, and then they just go right into the meeting. But now if you click on require meeting password, so they will have that link plus a password they need to enter. It will generate a password for you. That will be the password, so it changes every time you have a meeting. Now as a host, do you want to connect using your camera? So when you start the meeting, already your camera connects, and your participants too. So you can have a camera on, maybe for the participants, camera off, or you can have it on for everyone, or off for everyone. Your audio, you have two options. You have your telephone and you have your computer. Then you have telephone and computer audio to connect. Now this helps when you're on a pro version. Your participants can call in using their telephones. They can dial in into the meeting, and then they'll be able to join the meeting. But then if you're using a computer, then they have to use the computer audio. Now regarding the telephone, you will need to have a paid version or a pro version to use this function. So you will dial in from wherever country that you're in. Because I'm doing this video from South Africa, I selected South Africa from the general settings of my profile. Then we have the calendar. You have iCal, that will be for your Mac, and then you have your Google Calendar. Now with your Google Calendar, after you have set up a meeting, it will automatically open after you click the schedule. It will automatically open your web browser and ask you to give it access to your calendar, your Google Calendar. Or if you click iCal, so the calendar on your computer will be open, and then this meeting will be entered into. So let's go to advanced options. There you got enable waiting room option. Now with enable waiting room, it's like having a boardroom that is closed, and your participants, they will come and wait outside until you let them into the boardroom. So this is where you click. And for security reasons as well, you would want to have it active so that you able to see who is allowed to come into the meeting, because somebody can get hold of the link and then they just join the meeting and they're not supposed to be in that meeting, unless if it's an open meeting, where I don't see why you would have a password, but password is important. Okay. And then you have enable join before host. Now with enable join before host, is you saying to people they can enter the meeting, even start the meeting without you as a host. So there is the option there, which normally when I activate this option, I don't activate waiting room, but I see it gives you option to activate both at the same time. Then you have mute participants on entry. This one, it means when they walk into your boardroom or your meeting, their mics will be off, will be turned off. But this is when it's ticked. But when it's not ticked, when they join into the meeting, their mics will be on, so they can make a noise. Now, in an instance where somebody joins the meeting and already started with your meeting, it means when they're still connecting and they're chatting with somebody out there, there's kids crying, dogs barking, so immediately they connecting to the meeting, everyone hears that. So what do you want to have? So it will be a choice there. Now the fourth option is automatically record meeting. You have two options. It will record locally and also or in the cloud. So it will never record two places at the same time, meaning locally on your machine and in the cloud at the same time. You choose either one or the other. And then you have alternative hosts. Now if you enter your alternative host, now that host will need to have an account on Zoom, and it's a paid account. If it's not a paid account, it will reject them. It won't allow them to be alternative hosts. And also you need to add them into your profile under your contacts so that you can find them. Just enter in there, then it won't find them. So enter them in the contacts first before you give alternative hosts. Then this is all you need to do to set up a meeting. And the next thing that you do is click on schedule. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And remember to click on the like there or subscribe to my channel.